Hello, my dear viewers. This is Dukas Copy Webinars, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 23rd of February 2023. I'm Dukas Copy Traders community member. Guys, do not confuse me as an employee of Dukas Copy Bank. Yesterday on the live stream, somebody was saying, thank you, Dukas Copy. See, this stream is being hosted on the channel of Dukas Copy Bank. That is fine. But I am not an employee of Dukas Copy Bank. I am an independent analyst. Therefore, all the views, opinions, the trading ideas that I'm going to discuss in this live stream, they are of my own. We'll strictly discuss the price action and ignore all the fundamentals in this live stream. As a technical analyst, I know that every piece of information is already priced into the chart, so we will follow the charts only for our analysis. In this program, we will be using the candlestick charts to find out the key levels for all the pairs that we see and how we can use them in our trading setups. If you are new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to this channel's homepage and then go to the playlist section and please search for the playlist. There are two playlists that I have made. One is profitable candlestick patterns and the other one is profitable chart patterns playlist. If you have time, go through those playlists and it will help you in understanding what we talk about in this program. At the end of the session, I'll be taking questions from the viewers. If you have any, you can ask them in the chat and I will try to answer them when I'm done with the analysis of all the pairs that we have. Lastly, in the introduction, I just want to say that whatever I speak about in this live stream is only to increase your knowledge, to give you an information edge. Please do not use the information directly into your trades. You do your own research before you put your money on the line. I strongly recommend you to study. Learn how to study. Do not take my words as it is, please. That's all for the intro part, and now I will take you through the risk disclaimer. This is essential. Please go through this risk disclaimer completely. This is important that you know that there is risk involved in forex trading. All right, now once you are done with the reading the risk disclaimer, let me take you through quickly to the charts. As usual, first chart of the day, that is the US dollar index. From yesterday till now, actually there has been no difference as what is going on here. We were expecting the price to come back to 103.37 and it did after breakout. It did come back to test this area as a fresh support and then it is rising now. The price action is very convincing. It is very clear that the price is inching towards 105.39 area. Now this is where I am expecting a strong resistance, actually, and not strong resistance, a good resistance. Strong resistance must be somewhere around 107.64 if we ever go there. Then I'm sorry guys, where are my manners? MJ, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining in. Hello Desert Island, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here with me. At least I'm not talking to myself. Okay, so you know that the dollar index is now in between these two levels, at least approximately at the center of these two levels. But we are not interested in a pair or in a instrument which is between the levels. We are interested in a pair or instrument which is very close to the level because we want to see the reaction. And in this case, since the market structure is up, we do not want to see it near the upper level. We want to see it to the close to the lower level so that we can buy with the stop loss below the level. Or if it crosses the upper level, then we wait for the price to come back to this level and then get some support here, and then we with the target of next level. So this is how it goes here. For the dollar index, 105.39 on the upside is the resistance. On the lower side, we have support at 103.37. In between these two things, I will not be trading the dollar index. I hope you understand that point. So waiting and waiting for the right opportunity is what we do here. This is patience. Now we have the euro dollar here. Now euro dollar, we have on paper we have sold euro dollar here at around 1.0801, and we are targeting 1.0482 in this market. On the in between these two areas, this one 1.0704 is the short-term resistance, which was created by this high on 20th of February. Well, this makes perfect sense. The price is inching towards 1.0482, and that is our target as of now. If something miraculous happens and the price goes above 1.0704, then we will be thinking about another setups. But right now the price is headed towards 1.0482 in this one. Now when we talk about the Great Britain pound, this is what we were expecting the price to do. The price has gone to the level which I was expecting it to go. Now I think from here the price may rise. Why I'm thinking so, I will explain. But although I think that the channel is already broken, at least on the 4-hour. So this is what I was expecting. And if I switch to 4-hour, you will see that this channel is already broken. So there is a possibility that the price will start falling from here, or it will fall for some time and then again go and retest this area as the fresh resistance and then fall. Something of that sort can happen. Now only time will tell what will happen, but I see now this level at 1.2121 as a good resistance, and I'll be expecting 1.1840 to be seen in this market soon, or at least the low of this candle, which is 1.1914 in this market. Okay. Australian dollar here, these are all quick analysis because we already know which trajectory the price is taking. We know that the Australian dollar is going to fall in some time. We are expecting 0.6728 and 0.668, and this is the max level that I am expecting. From here the price should start rising, as we have mentioned here. Today it is traveling between these two levels of 0.6869 and 0.6728, and it is approximately at the center of this area. So I am not interested in buying or selling it at the current levels. But you see, we are already short on paper from 0.7002 area, which I was expecting to be very good resistance. And now we are targeting around 0.6668 and 0.6584. No, not 0.6584, sorry. So we are expecting 0.6668 in this market, not 0.6584, because if this happens, if the price goes here, then the buying will not emerge, because this swing pivot will be broken, and in that case the market will enter a sell mode. Okay, so what about the New Zealand dollar? What is happening here? It is still holding its level of 0.6190, but I feel like if the strength of the dollar index continues here up to 105.39, then there is a high probability that the New Zealand dollar will break below 0.6190 and will try to reach out for 0.6060. So let us see how the things unfold in this. But 0.6190 right now is the immediate support for the New Zealand dollar. The resistance is very high at around 0.6364, but that is a very strong level. Expect this high and this high to act as a resistance also if the price goes on the upside. US dollar against Japanese yen. I think it has already hit the resistance now. Yes, today it has already hit the resistance, which was expected around 135.22. Now when something hits a strong resistance, what happens? Well, it tries either people book their profits or they try to open the short positions. So here something of that sort has happened. That's why this bearish engulfing on the 4-hourly. Okay, if there is a follow-up tomorrow or day after to the downside, then we can expect 133.92. Now, do you remember I told you that I want price to clear one of these two levels? If it clears on the upside, I will become buyer. If it clears downside, I will become seller. Now, still the price has not cleared any of the levels. It has pierced it through, but it is not a clearing. We need a close above those levels. Okay, above or below these levels. So then only we will become buyers or sellers. So now I am still sitting on the sidelines because I don't want to get trapped after selling here and targeting this area now. So stay on the sidelines for time being and look for a clear breakout to the upside or downside. US dollar against the Canadian, it's a clear breakout day before yesterday, and yesterday there was a bearish pin bar and now it is being taken over. 1.3568. If I tell you that I was long at the lows of this candle today and I have just closed my position at 1.3560 before I started the webinar, you will be amazed. I cannot disclose how much was the position size and how much was the profit, but you can expect 1.3520 was the level from where I bought it, and I got some 40 pips out of it in like matter of 2 hours. Okay, and it has a long room to go to 1.3684, but I did not want to keep the position on for the webinar. Plus this has also met this rising channels resistance area. So yes, there is a possibility that the price will revert back from here. So what we are expecting here is ultimate target is 1.3684. Dollar against the Swiss franc. Dollar is rising here also, and it has beheaded actually this area here. This high it has already taken out today. So expect the price to now go to 0.9372. Now, did I mention it yesterday or no, that there is a possibility that the price will go to 0.9479 area? Did I? Why? Because this rising channel is broken and I'm expecting it to be tested as a fresh resistance, and that can happen only when the price keeps going upwards towards 0.947, and this is what I'm expecting to be achieved in the dollar before it starts going down against the Swiss franc. Today the support is at around 0.9271 and the resistance is at around 0.9372. Silver is getting sold off beautifully. 2085 is the target, that is the first soft target. The ultimate target is 20.56, and from there we will be expecting some buying of the silver because this is a counter trend entry already, and we are expecting the price to go higher, but this will be a cheap price for the buyers to go long. Let us see if they are willing to buy 20.56 or not. But if they are not willing to buy 20.56, then the price can revert to 18.88 in this one. So keep a close eye on silver because we will be getting a buying or selling opportunity very soon. What about the gold? Well, gold is hovering above 1807. Right now it is trading at 1822. It has made an intraday low of 1817. I think I'll be expecting a buying of the gold also from this. You see, this has never been retested. Now this price is going to test this 1807 level. I've already mentioned this area to be a very good area of support or resistance, so expect a buying here at around 1807. If it does not give any buying opportunity to the buyers, or you say in other words, if the buyers are not willing to buy at 1807, then it will become very difficult for the gold to see higher levels. In that case, it will be seeing these swing lows very soon. So I will mark the next swing low. This is 1728 is possible thereafter if it is not being bought at 1807. So keep a sharp eye at 1807 also. Brent, well, Brent is doing some nice things today. It got sold off, then it went higher, then again it got sold off. You see, yesterday it got sold off, it went higher, and again it got sold off. Now 200 points is what the trading range was today, almost 200 points. And actually I was tracking Brent also, that's why I opened the position in the US dollar against the loonie. Now here I am expecting the price to keep going down until 79.08. Why? Because that is the support. Now what about 81.78? This was the support. I was expecting this to act as a resistance, but it did not. Also remember, in the same webinar yesterday, I mentioned there is a high probability that the price will go and test this rising channel's support line as the fresh resistance, and that has happened actually, and now it is acting as a resistance. I will switch to the 4 hour to give you a better view. You see, it went higher. Okay, um, there is some problem with the channel, but anyways, you got it. Maybe on the hourly it will show you better. Yeah, so you see it has met this resistance here and now is trading lower. Right now on the 50-minute it is rising. Right now on the 15-minute it is rising, but what will happen eventually? Will it keep rising? No, because the higher time frame decides the fate of the thing. So on the higher time frame we know that there is a resistance here, so expect a sell off again in this one, because we are targeting what, 79.08 in this market. So tomorrow or maybe day after, today also there is an expiry of Brent, so maybe tomorrow or day after or maybe on Monday we'll see the levels of 79.08 in this one. US dollar against the South African rand, well, the structure is intact, although there is some consolidation. On the daily chart we have structure is still intact on the daily. We are expecting 18.499 in this market, and later on we are expecting 19.3381, but I think there may be some consolidation before this leg up. There's nothing much because the high of the day yesterday is not broken, the low of yesterday is not broken, so it is just consolidation. Stay away from this one if you are not willing to buy or sell now. And also it is in between these two levels, so this is a no man's land, so stay away from this one, please. Bitcoin is also consolidating. It may take some days for 25,166 to cross to the upside, or maybe even to cross the 21,405 to the downside. This may take some time. Okay, and when it is taking its time, you sit on the sidelines. You don't have to do anything. You just let it go beyond 25,166 or go below 21,405. I'm not talking about this level because the market has already set a swing here. Now this is the swing low, not exactly this one, but this is the swing low, and here I think this is the swing high, 25,207. So till the time these two swing lows and highs are intact, we cannot say where the Bitcoin is going against the US dollar. In fact, I want to remove this one. So you know, now the range of the market has increased, but till the time the price is trading between these two levels, we cannot say where it is going. If it breaks to the upside, then we can safely say, okay, the price is headed towards 32,417, and if it breaches to the downside of below 21,342, then we can say, okay, it is headed towards 18,132. Streaming is gone. No. Oh. You are not able to listen everything that I said. I'm sorry about that, but this is the link to the video which is going live now. And I was talking about the Bitcoin. I was just saying, while you could not listen, I was just saying that below 21,342 and above 25,207 there is an opportunity. Above it is buy opportunity, below it is selling opportunity, but right now in between there is no opportunity. Okay, here, what was your criteria for entry on USD CAD? My criteria, it was day before yesterday. Day before yesterday, do you see there is a clear breakout? I told you, you can check the previous webinars where I told you that there is a buying emerging in the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. And believe me, I bought it from the 1 hour time frame. From here, somewhere here. What was the criteria? I knew that the breakout has occurred. Now it is only a matter of time when it will go higher. Also, I was aware that the Brent is going down, and as soon as I saw Brent dropping lower, I immediately bought it. immediately at the resistance of the Brent. I did not buy at the breakout. I speculated it. All right. So Bitcoin, I was saying that you don't have to buy or sell in between these two ranges. You see, I do not try to copy me how I trade, because I understand it sounds so easy. No, it does not sound so easy. Yeah, it sounds easy for me, but it is difficult to ascertain which direction it is going. Now I can explain the entire thing, what was going through my mind. You see here, the first thing, this thing I had watched. Okay, this has already been done and it was in the past. Okay, so what I had to see is this breakout till 35.52 in the beginning, and later on it went lower and took out these stop losses. Now you might be thinking, oh, these stop losses taken out, this is easy, why, what are you talking? No, but before taking out these stop losses, the price went higher than this one to take out these stop losses. You see, first it took out the stop losses of these guys who were short, then it took the stop losses of these guys who were long. So it threw everybody out of the market and then went lower. Now when it went goes lower to hit some stop losses, this essentially means that he is going to buy at the lower levels, and if somebody is buying at the lower levels, there is a very high probability that the price is headed higher. Now this was one, this is ICT, if you know him. This is ICT's feature, if you know him, that how to find which direction the market is going to go. One thing. Second, I knew that the US dollar had a clean breakout against the Canadian dollar out of this triangle that we have been looking at from the weeks, and there was a clear breakout on day before yesterday. Okay, and after that there was pullback also, and after pullback we were expecting a trade higher. Actually I was expecting 35.02 to be tested, but I saw that the US dollar is very reluctant from here. From here I saw that it is very reluctant to go towards 1.3502. So I decided to enter here, and it was not even on the 1 hour, it was on the 5 minutes time frame when the market structure broke to the upside. When the market structure broke to the upside, I mean, not even the 5 minutes, I'm sorry, it was I think 1 minute. I'm so bad, I'm so bad. So this price, when it legged lower, and this is the time when it took out all the stop losses, I turned on my volumes also. I was looking at the volumes. Then it made this high here, higher than this one. Then it made this low here and made another high. I was okay, this is time. If it goes higher than this one, I will be in. Now please don't ask me to share the screenshot of my trade. I can do that also, by the way. Just let me check if it is there. No, maybe later. Okay, so now I told you that I have exited, because I think that this channel is going to act as a resistance now. Well, some people believe me, some people don't believe me, but you see that from last 10 minutes or so, the price is halted here at that level, and seems like it is acting as a resistance. Does it or does it not? Desert Island, what do you think? Is it acting as a resistance right now? There is a probability that the price will go higher. There is a probability, no doubts about it. But this is acting as a good resistance now. Okay, we will see it in an hour or so. Does the price goes higher or not? Although I'm expecting it to go higher, but I think this resistance will push the prices down for some time, and then it will go higher. Let us see how the things unfold in the future, guys. But first, let us see what is Euro JPY doing. Now, who remembers about Euro JPY when I said that above 142.93 it is a buy? Above this level I said it is a buy. Now, when it closed higher than this one, this level acted as a support. Boom, from here 142.93 it went up to 144. Guys, high was 143.82. almost 144. Okay, only 18 pips shy. So it is huge, it is huge. Today for some reason it has come back below 142.93. Now I am dicey about this thing. There is a possibility that the price will go back and may go all the way to 137.34. Well, I'm not sure about deciding when to exit. Hardest thing, no, that is not hard. You exit at the first thing that you see is a problem for your trade. You exit at this. If it is in your favor, just exit, and do not enter if you think that the exit point which you are thinking where you will exit is less than 3 times the risk that you are going to take. Do not enter, it's not required to enter. Okay, anyways, so you got the idea, right? So euro jpy now has become a problem because 142.93 to 142.85 area is where I was expecting the support to kick in, but that support is not kicking in now. It kicked in, but this is a bearish engulfing. Now this is suggesting that all those buyers who were ready to open the positions here, they are out. So now the market is being controlled by the sellers. So let us see how the sellers take the market. I think at least to this low and this low they will be trying to take. So we'll mark these areas. 142.34, and the next is 141.51. So let us see how the things unfold in this one, guys. All right, and also how the weekly is doing. I want to see the weekly candle also. Weekly is a bearish pin bar. Wow. So this is something that you want to trade. Yeah, because tomorrow the week is going to finish. All right, guys, euro gbp has a clean breakout from this rising channel, and now it is consolidating. Believe it or not, I am expecting actually the price to go to this area, but from this price action it looks like it will only consolidate here for some time. I will make entire trade for you here, guys. Tell me, how do you feel about it? This is a very quick trade that is coming up your way, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Okay, let us see something, if you can get something out of this trade. So you see the consolidation is happening, right? In next I mean before 24th of February, that is tomorrow, it has to break out in either of the direction, and most probably it is going to break in the downward direction. Most probably, I'm saying. Now if it breaks to the downside, what can happen? I'll show you on 2 hour, maybe 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour everybody is following, right? So what most probably is going to happen is that it is going to say break to the downside, then come to this level again to test it at the fresh resistance, and then come back to 0.8758. This is scenario 1. In that case, you will be selling it here. Okay, otherwise what you can do is, you see the low of this candle here, the red candle, you can sell below the low of this candle and target this area, but in that case your stop loss will be higher than this blue line. So here your stop loss will be more. Your stop loss will be approximately 26 points. Your take profit will be 33. Now this does not qualify a risk to reward ratio, but if you sell it here, your stop loss will be around 15 points. Your take profit will be approximately 40 points. Still, it is good. 2.5 risk to reward ratio. But since it is a breakdown on the daily, you will not be targeting the 87.58. You will be targeting 87.21 and maybe even lower. But I hope you got the idea, because the channel is starting from here, and the channels from where the channel starts, that is the ultimate objective of the channel break, that is 0.8546. So risk to reward will be huge in this one. I mean, reward will be huge in this one. You just have to place your trade in a good manner. Okay, this consolidation will be over in a day, tomorrow maybe, or maybe today. So be aware what you have to. Now if it starts going up, I don't think that will be a good idea to go long in the pair which has just broken out of a multi days rising channel. You don't want to buy that market which is in a sell mode, right? So do not buy this, but if you get a selling opportunity, go short. I mean, this is your money, your decision, but I'm just giving you an information that this is possible here. Okay, what about USA 500, guys? USA 500, Yesterday we saw that there was a bullish pin bar, but today, oh, there is a bearish engulfing, at least on the 4 hour, I must say. Yeah, at least on the 4 hour, there is a bearish engulfing. On the daily, there was a bullish pin bar. See, on the daily, there was a bullish pin bar. It may be some news, it may be anything, but now it is this falling line is acting as a resistance and has given us a bearish engulfing. Now this bearish engulfing indicates that the price may be going toward 3885 and maybe even lower, but 3885 is the minimum that we are supposed to talk about. Okay, what else? Well, before going further down, there is a possibility that it will go up to test this area as a fresh resistance, although it has already happened once, but still. So 3993 now is going to act as resistance. 3885 is the support. Euro against Australian dollar is still trading between these two levels. We are short in this one. We had targeted this low here. It has never been taken, and the stop loss is here. It has also not been taken. So the trade is on and on and on. Ethereum, this is the last pair. If you have any questions, guys, you can decide to write them in the chat. I'll be very happy to answer those questions by the time I am looking for the Ethereum. Well, day before yesterday, there was a breakdown below 1673. The price is not able to go above that level still. Even yesterday, there was a bullish pin bar, but the high could only just touch that and could not give a close higher. Today, the price is a subset of yesterday's price action, and there's not much happening in the Ethereum. So what can happen from here? 1673 is the resistance. It is very close to the resistance. You want to go short in this one? I will suggest no, because after making this low, the price has breached this high. So the structure of the market is still up. So you don't want to short the market which has uptrending structure, because anytime it can make another new high. So stay away from this one here. But if you get an opportunity near 1460 to buy this market, that will be, I think, will be a good idea to go long in this one. Okay, do not go short any uptrending market. Agree, exit decision is very hard. So MJ, if you also find that the exit decision is very hard, one thing that you can do is, suppose you have taken the trade. Okay, I will just talk about the USD CAD now. It's minute. So say like you have taken trade like me on the say 1 hour basis. So how you can manage it? You can manage it on the 5 minutes. Okay, you see the small market structures here. You see these small market structures. You can break your trade like this into small market structures. Whenever you see that in the lower time frames the market structure breaks, you exit the trade, guys. You exit the trade. In this manner, you will not get the highest price or the highest price, but you will only exit when the trade starts going against you. I will give you an example of it. Like here, you mean candlestick. You see here. Okay, this is very hodgepodge. I need one-sided move. One-sided move. Yeah, see here the price is going down. Suppose you are short somewhere here. Okay. No, say this was the market structure. I'll just give you example. So suppose this was the market structure. You wanted to look for a selling opportunity. As soon as this low broke here, you became cautious. Okay, now there is a possibility that a lower high is in formation and a lower low will be formed. So you get short somewhere here, or maybe you decide to go lower than this one. So your first stop loss will be higher than this high. Next time when you see that the market structure built down, your stop loss comes here. When next time you see your stop loss comes here, next time when you see your stop loss comes here, next time when you see your stop loss comes here, your stop loss is taken out here. Okay, guys, so you shorted here and you booked here. Make some sense? You shorted at around 1.3488, you booked at 1.3470, 18 points. You are not going to get this price of 59 or 60, but yes, you will be out of the market when you know there is some problem. Okay, although it continued lower. All right, but this is a safe way. And US dollar against the Canadian is a very sad pair to trade. This is not very good. 581. Euro is going down. Okay guys, that's all from my side. If you have any more further questions, you can write them in the chat, or you can write them in the suggestions and comments. I am today in a hurry, and I will just switch this stream off. I want to tell my viewers, please, 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 if you found this useful, hit that like button. And now I hope you have a knowledge of support and resistance levels that may be of importance tomorrow or day after, I mean in the next week. Please, please, please keep in mind to risk only 1% or less of your entire capital on any single trade. Okay. And look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you are going to take. Now with this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section, and consider subscribing to the channel for more such webinars if you are new to the channel. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow 16:30 GMT. Bye bye. Bye Desert. Bye MGA. Bye everybody.